You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more about doing the work than talking about it, but don't expect fireworks in his career. He works hard and people around him will notice his dedication and kindness. He isn't lazy, but he might not push himself into high positions or take big risks.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he handles it with calm and patience. He is not the type to lose his temper, panic, or blame others. He doesn't like drama and will avoid arguments.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like and respect him. He is gentle, polite, and treats everyone with kindness. So you won't hear stories of him fighting or creating trouble. He might not be the most outgoing or talkative, but colleagues will feel comfortable around him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will genuinely feel proud of you. He isn't the kind to get jealous or feel small when you succeed. You won't have to walk on eggshells or hide your wins. He'll encourage you and stand by your side.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he is unlikely to resent you or feel insecure deep down. He cares more about harmony and your happiness than about showing he is the man of the house. He is gentle and polite, and he doesn't see your success as an insult to his own worth. You are not likely to see sulking or jealousy.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is not the most organized when it comes to money, so sometimes he might spend a bit on things that catch his eye, especially if it brings beauty or comfort to life. He doesn't waste money wildly, but planning or tracking every rupee is not really his style. If you want every penny counted, you may have to gently guide him or plan together.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives quite simply and doesn't pretend to be something he's not. You won't see him showing off or trying to look richer than he is just to impress others. He is honest about what he has and doesn't create fake images.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind both with his time and his resources. If someone needs help or comfort, he won't hesitate to share what he has. Even if it's just a small treat or a thoughtful gift, you won't find him being stingy or keeping score.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not one to hide things or play games. If you ask him where the money went or need to talk about spending, he's willing to share and discuss without getting defensive. You won't feel like you have to dig for the truth or worry about secret purchases.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just placed on your shoulders. He cares about fairness and wants the people around him to feel comfortable and happy. So he won't expect you to do everything alone. If you want a partner who believes in teamwork at home, he is a good match.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He truly helps with chores and diapers, not just by sitting back and watching you work. He understands that keeping a home and raising children is a team effort. So he will roll up his sleeves and do his share. He does not expect you to carry the whole load or just give out instructions while you do the work.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side and doesn't argue just to prove himself right. If you share your feelings or concerns, he listens with care and wants to make sure you feel heard. He's not the type to fight just to win or show he knows best.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he is angry, he stays respectful and does not say hurtful things or act aggressive. He is calm by nature and knows how to control his emotions, so he won't shout, insult, or lose his temper with you. You can trust that arguments won't turn ugly with him. He believes in kindness and keeping harmony, even during tough moments.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He is patient and it takes a lot to really upset him. If he ever does get upset, it won't explode into loud fights or cruel words.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He doesn't rush to blame you or find excuses when something goes wrong. You won't have to fight just to hear a simple apology from him.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is gentle and values your comfort, so he won't push or pressure you to do anything that makes you uneasy. If you say you're not comfortable with something, he listens and accepts it without arguments or sulking. For him, your feelings and respect matter more than getting his way.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and needs, and he doesn't make it about his ego or get upset with you. He values your comfort and is more concerned about your happiness than about just satisfying himself.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is gentle and respectful, and he sees intimacy as something special between the two of you, not as something to use against you later. With him, your dignity and feelings are safe, even during tough times or arguments.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His focus is on creating comfort, warmth, and happiness with the person he loves. He values the emotional and physical connection you share, and he does not chase attention from others to boost his ego.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He trusts you and believes in giving space without acting jealous or always checking up on you. He is gentle in his ways and doesn't like controlling what you do or who you meet.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He looks out for you because he genuinely cares, not because he wants to control your choices or your freedom. If he ever steps in, it's to support you, not to limit you.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and does not expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes that raising children is a shared responsibility and he wants to do his part in caring, teaching, and supporting them. He values fairness and wants to make sure you don't feel alone in parenting.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He has a gentle way of handling mistakes and understands that children learn through trying and sometimes getting things wrong. His steady and caring nature makes for a peaceful home environment.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams, interests, and needs outside of family life, and he respects that. With him, you don't have to choose between being a good mother and being yourself. He wants you to be both.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will suddenly change and ask you to quit your career after having a child. His support for your work is genuine, and he values your ambitions and happiness even after you become a mother. If you ever need to make changes at work, he will want it to be your choice, not something forced by him.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. He is naturally caring and values harmony in relationships, so your family will feel his genuine respect and kindness. Even if he isn't overly expressive, his actions will show that he truly cares. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly rather than making things worse. He is patient and doesn't react in anger or pick fights, even when situations get uncomfortable. He believes in keeping peace and will choose his words carefully, avoiding drama or harsh responses.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who will be modern with you but suddenly expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values kindness and fairness and he doesn't believe in changing his expectations just to please others. He stands by your side, both in private and in public.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than staying out of it or siding with others against you. He is gentle but fair, and he cares deeply about your happiness and peace of mind. With him, you can trust that your feelings matter and that he is always in your corner no matter who is involved.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a typical mummy's boy. While he respects and cares for his mother, he believes in fairness and considers your feelings just as important as hers. If there is a conflict between you and his mother, he will listen to both sides and not blindly take her side just to avoid problems. He prefers a peaceful approach, trying to understand and gently solve misunderstandings.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that some things should stay just between the two of you. This helps build trust and keeps your relationship strong.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels peaceful, steady, and caring day in and day out. He brings warmth to daily life, showing his love through small acts of kindness and support rather than grand gestures.